Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is going to be a very short training video on my weekly checks, what it is, how it works, the best way to utilize it. I've had a few team members that have run into some problems on certain aspects of it, so I just want to make this as precise and as clear and as simple as possible, so it will not take time away from you building your business instead of doing more maintenance stuff on a website. Okay. Now this video is mostly for people that have joined me in MCA. If you're not working with me in MCA because you're already in, on another team, or if you're just in another business altogether, there will be a few things in here, a few golden nuggets that you can use when I jump to the training center portion. Okay, so you can either bounce around until you get to that point, or you can just kind of follow along. There'll probably be some good information in here because anybody can use this system, okay, regardless of what business you're in, okay? So first things first, this is the home page. So at this point, you should have already created your own account. This is the very first thing you're going to see when you log into My Weekly Checks, okay? Now, My Weekly Checks is a online marketing suite created by my personal sponsors, Angie Long and Ben Martin, okay? They've both been internet marketers for a very long time. They're very good at it. They created this system for their team so that we have a system that we can use to market ourselves, brand ourselves, and also market some of these amazing affiliate products. Okay. Now, for me, this is my page, so I have them listed as my sponsors. For you, you're not going to see Angie and Ben. You're actually going to see my picture, and then up here, you're going to see your username, and then your sponsor is going to be Matt Moore, okay, or just Matt. Now, on the front welcome page, one thing of note, whether you're in my team or not, it does have here your link to promote, okay? So that is your link that you are going to give to people when they request information from you on MCA, okay? That is the link that you're going to send them, okay? As kind of a side note, I've had a few people ask me how to edit their profile. You're going to edit your profile right up here in the upper right hand corner, okay? Not this one up here. This is for something different. You don't need to worry about that. For this, you're going to edit profile, okay? So we'll click on that. It does give you the option to change your password. You can upload a photo. I don't know if you can change the email address. You should be able to. Your birth date, so on and so forth, okay? If you're using an autoresponder, then this is where you're going to put all of the information to get your everything linked up, okay? Because when people sign up for My Weekly Checks, it's going to add them to your list on whatever email autoresponder that you're using, okay? You probably won't ever need to use this, but if you ever do come down here to registered users, right over here on the right hand side it says click to expand list. If you click on that, then what it's going to do is going to show you every single person that you have referred to at least this account on My Weekly Checks, their name and their email address, okay? So if we go back to member home, the first thing we're going to see is a big huge video that says My Weekly Checks welcome. If you're brand new, what I recommend is definitely watch this welcome video, okay? Because this is the video that you're going to have your MCA prospects watch. So you want to be familiar with what's in here so that when they ask questions, you're aware of exactly what it is that they're watching, okay? I believe that is everything that you would need to know about on the welcome page. So we're going to go ahead and go forward to step 1, okay? Now, step 1 is specifically Motor Club of America, okay? So what you can do is, this might be the same video, is have them watch this step 1 video. You don't have to. I typically just have them watch the member or the first video under member home. But this should also go into what MCA is, how MCA works, so on and so forth, okay? Now, this is the part where a lot of people tend to get hung up, okay? This system is designed so that you can have as much hands-off as possible, okay? I'm a huge fan of systems, okay? I want to send people into a system. I want to use systems so that I can not have to spend my whole time doing things manually, okay? So ideally what will happen is someone will ask you for information. You're going to send them your link to My Weekly Checks. They're going to register, create their own account. They're going to watch the video, and then they're going to come down here and click to create their own MCA account, okay? That is the ideal situation. So what you want to make sure is that your MCA referral code goes into this box right here, okay? Now, what Angie has done is she actually has a picture here on how to plug in your MCA username, okay? Do not put your My Weekly Checks username in this box, okay? I have a lot of people that are doing that. You want to put your MCA referral code. She's got a picture right here, okay? You go to tvcmatrix.com, which is going to be your main back office for where MCA, all your MCA stuff is located. She even has it an arrow and highlighted what you're going to put into that box, okay? So whatever is in this box right here after the website, that is your MCA referral code, okay? Not this. This is just your ID number with MCA, okay? You want this right up here, right after the website. That is your MCA referral code. Take whatever is here. Now, in Angie's case, it actually says Angie Long. In my case, it just has 5 numbers because that was what I was assigned when I signed up with MCA. I didn't go back and actually change my referral code before I started My Weekly Checks and stuff, okay? The reason why this is so important, guys, is because once you put something in this box and you click save, then you cannot save anything else in that box, okay? It's going to break the code, which means you have to create an entirely new My Weekly Checks account with a brand new email address, okay? So just make sure that whatever you're putting in this box right here, that is the correct MCA referral code, okay? And you can test that by taking this link right here, follow this link, and this is exactly what you saw when you started your own, when you created your own account for My Weekly Checks, okay? Take this, put it into a private browser. If you don't know what that is, find a geek, or depending on what internet you're using, I use Chrome. Click on this upper right hand corner, go to incognito mode. That and private mode are the exact same, okay? Use your code, sign up using a completely different email. If you don't have an extra one, go create a dummy email, okay? I have numerous emails that I use for different businesses, okay? So create a whole new account under your other account, okay, using this link. And that way you can actually experience My Weekly Checks as one of your prospects will, okay? And that's what I recommend you do for every single one of your links that you have here. I test all of my links before I will ever send them out to someone because I want to make sure I get credit for my sale, okay? If you put the wrong code in here and then you save it and then you try to put something else in there, it breaks the code. So if they go to click here to create account, it's not going to take them to your checkout page for your MCA benefits, okay? I cannot stress that enough for you guys, okay? Because I have had to use up a lot of time troubleshooting this for people and having to find out what they put in that was incorrect, and then they have to start all over again creating a brand new My Weekly Checks account. It's not a big deal because, again, it's a free system. It's more time away from you building your business over something that's very simple, okay? If you're on a cell phone, again, the picture is going to be there. It's going to show you exactly where you need to go. Now, if for some reason it just says, www.tvcmatrix.com and there's nothing there, that's totally okay. Reach out, let me know, and I'll show you how you can create your own MCA referral code, okay? Just make sure that whatever you have here has to match what you're putting in here, okay? You can change your MCA referral code as many times as you want, as long as it's not already being used, okay? But you cannot change whatever you put in here once you save, okay? So that's really the biggest thing I want to stress through this training is that everything else is going to be pretty simple, okay? And when you go in and you test it, you created a brand new account using your link. Just go here, click here to create account. Make sure that it takes you out to your personal checkout page. In this situation, it's going to take me out to Angie's because she's my sponsor. She's the one that gave me her link to my weekly checks. So obviously it's her checkout page that it's going to bring me to, because then I would be purchasing benefits from her. But that's how you test all your links to make sure that they work. Okay? So we'll close out of that. Now for many of you guys, that's all you really have to focus on, okay? Step 2 and Step 3 are great, but don't feel like you have to jump into those right now unless you want to, okay? Step 2 is going to be AWeber, okay? Now once you really jump into becoming an internet marketer, you're going to want to start keeping track of your emails or creating an email list, okay? That allows you to start building relationships with the people that are looking at your stuff. So even if they don't decide to do maybe MCA now, you're going to be sending them emails periodically or every day so that you can keep in touch with them. They get to know you more. They get to trust you. You're starting to brand yourself. So if you ever decide to rep another product, start another business, write an ebook and you want to sell it, now you have an email list of people that know and trust you. They're more likely to buy, okay? If you want to do AWeber, again, Angie has videos right here that you can watch. It'll explain exactly what AWeber is, how it works, so on and so forth. And then once you decide to become an affiliate of AWeber, again, you're going to take your affiliate referral code from AWeber, and again, Angie has videos or a picture highlighted exactly where you're going to find it at. You're going to plug that in here. You're going to save it. Just like in Step 1, if you decide to change it or you do it wrong, you have to create a whole new My Weekly Checks account, okay? So that's Step 2, which is AWeber. In terms of price, I think you get a 30-day trial first, and then I think the very lowest membership level is $20 a month. And I don't remember how much that is. I want to say it's up to maybe 500 people on your email list, maybe. Like I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look. But the more people you have on your list, the more it's going to charge you, okay? Now if you go to Step 3, that's going to be Big Commission Blueprint, okay? Now you can actually make money 2 different ways through Big Commission Blueprint, okay? Same way as before. This is exactly where you're going to find your affiliate link, plug it in there, save it, make sure you only do that once. Now there's actual training with Big Commission Blueprint, and then there's also an affiliate program, okay? So you can actually get paid twice. You can get paid for selling the training on how to brand and market yourself, and you can sell the affiliate program or the affiliate program as well, okay? So once you have affiliates that are registering so that they can sell the training as well, you'll start to get residual income. Step 2 and Step 3 are great ways to make residual income, okay? Because you're going to get a percentage of whoever you sponsored business. So I think it's 30%. I think it is for AWeber. So the larger they grow their list, the bigger the check you're going to get, okay? Now Step 1 with MCA, there's some residual income with that as well. But I highly recommend you focus more on MCA because the income potential is way greater, okay? Because I can take a brand new person, sponsor them this week. If they get a sale this week, because the sales week goes from Sunday to Saturday, next Friday they're getting their very first paycheck of at least $80, okay? With Step 2 and Step 3, there is a trial period, and then you're only getting a small percentage, okay? So that's most of the affiliate products inside My Weekly Checks, okay? So go through those, decide what you want to use. If you go to Training Center, this is going to be where, actually I'll create a different video on the Training Center. So this video is really just for doing growing your MCA business and whatnot. So the next video on part 2 will be on the Training Center and how that works and what to look for, okay? So I'll be right back with you guys in a little bit.